Action TV first carried an expose on the international sports complex being constructed in Digana, the only international complex in the central province. About 13 months had passed since the stadium's scheduled date of completion. In another 5 days, 13 months would have passed since that first expose. Since construction has come to a standstill once again, it is evident that the complex, for which the foundation stone was laid during the tenure of the 4th Provincial Council of the Central Province, will not be completed even during the tenure of the 5th Provincial Council. When Action TV carried the first expose, the Central Provincial Council had allocated an additional 23.5 million rupees for this project. This allocation was made against a backdrop where the original allocation of more than 1,088 million rupees had been spent in violation of the Central Province's fiscal regulations. Action TV pointed out at the time that while such a massive amount of money had been spent on this project, a feasibility study had not been conducted and that a survey to determine the layout of the land allocated for the project was also not conducted. When Action TV carried its first expose, the access road to a settlement adjacent to the stadium had been claimed for the project, and a need to take steps to protect these areas from landslides was highlighted due to a survey not being conducted to determine the layout of the land. Of the 23.5 million rupees additionally allocated by the council, 4 million rupees were to be utilized to establish an alternative route for the access road to the settlement. Although the access road has since been taken over, the people have raised questions regarding the alternative route. Although an athletic stadium made to international standards should consist of a track with 8 lanes, land allocation has only been made for a 6-lane track at this international stadium. Incidentally, when events are held at the stadium, spectators will only be able to witness events from a single stand that has been constructed on one end of the field. All other sides of the stadium have been allocated for running tracks. The Central Engineering Consultancy Bureau, which took over this contract after the first contractor abandoned the project, has also seen construction come to a standstill. Most prominent among these facilities yet to be completed is the 2-story spectator stand. According to the original plans, this was to be a 4-story stand. Although an entire 2 stories have been lopped off, the estimated sum of money for the 4-story building has been disbursed for the 2-story building. Since the 6th Provincial Council of the Central Province could follow the example of its 2 predecessors and make a game of this stadium, shouldn't the recommendations of the audit reports of the games that some have undertaken in the guise of carrying out this project be implemented? General Secretary of the Central Province, this one is over to you.